Hello everybody, good afternoon. I'm reporting from somewhere near Louisiana. Anyway, listen guys, how you doing? God bless. I'm over here walking around this neighborhood, checking it out. What's up, how you doing? Remember yesterday, I shared a video. It was yesterday or before yesterday, can't remember. Must have been Sunday, I don't know when. You remember when I shared with you that one day a nurse? Remember that story? That I think it was season 1, episode 1. Yeah, no, this is season 1, episode 2. And this one is about don't date if you don't have no intention whatsoever. Don't date a single mother. Now, there are people in this planet that are cut out for marriage and dating. Okay? Jesus even said it, but he didn't say it in those words. He said that not everybody is not going to be able to accept the marriage life. Jesus said that some of them are called for that life. Meaning, what Jesus actually was saying, that some people are cut out for marriage. Some people are cut out to get married and have a relationship and have children, whatever. But Jesus said that not everybody can accept it. Nobody will not be able to accept it. So what I'm trying to say is, do not date a single mother with children, I meant by that maybe you can, if you want to. That's your prerogative. That's your exclusive decision. That is not my decision. That's your decision. That's your preference. That's what you want. Now, if you could handle the pressure, if you could handle dealing with children that are not your own, and you're gonna have to deal with a lot of freaking issues raising up those children that are not yours. Notice very carefully, they're not yours. You did not have children with that woman. She had children with another man. So that man is somewhere, God knows, in prison. Maybe he got married again. He got another wife. He left his wife with 2 or 3 kids, or 4 or 5, whatever. And now you're coming into their picture. Now you're coming in to become a father of those child instead of the other guy. Now the only problem with that is that those kids, they're gonna know that you're not the father. Maybe the little ones, the ones that are little, not teenagers, the little ones, they don't know what is up or down. They will accept you. But remember this rule of thumb before you make that choice. That this is what I believe. This is what I believe to be true. That if her children, let's say they're teenagers, let's give it a, let's think about it in that way. Let's say they're teenagers. They're in the teens, 20s. And the only problem with that is that if those children do not accept you, you're going to have a lot of problems. Trust me when I tell you. I've seen videos, I've seen people, I heard of stories where where those children, they don't want to accept the new father. So, and then what happened that those kids, what they're going to do, they're going to start creating problems. They're going to start inventing problems. They're going to start inventing scenarios. They're going to start doing this and they're going to start doing that against you, just to make you quit. Unless you got to settle, you have a set, you have a pair, and you're able to stand your ground. That's on you, not on them, on you. Now, the only problem is with that is that, like I said, you're gonna have problems, a lot of problems, when they don't accept you. Your children have to accept your new wife. If they don't accept her, she's going to have problems with your family. She's going to have problems. She's going to have issues. There's going to be a lot of freaking drama all over the place. The people are going to be... in other words, there's going to be a lot of drama, period. Uncalled for. And it's going to cause a strain on your life, or maybe on her life. Simply because her children or your children will not accept either one of you. When that happens, I fully recommend leave that relationship. Just tell your new girlfriend or your new boyfriend, I said, listen, I know it's hard. I'm not going to deny it. You gotta tell your new girlfriend or boyfriend, or she's her mother, your father. You gotta sit down and talk this over, man, before you make that decision to break up. Because if this continues over and over and over and over again, you're having fights. You're having a bunch of nonsense going around, and fights and arguments and blah, 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 and the kids are doing you mischievous stuff. It's time to leave. You're gonna have to sit down with that woman, you gotta sit down with that man, and you gotta tell him straight. I said, listen, I think it's best we part different ways, because my children will not accept you. And then you also, a man, you gotta tell her the same thing. I said, listen, I think my children cannot accept you. We're having a lot of problems. We're having a lot of issues. I mean, my son is always fighting. He's always losing respect for you. And your children are losing respect for me. And this, I cannot take it no more. Unless you want to go through that and you want to experience it, what it is to be hated, to have you, to do to you mischievous things, and forget about it. If you want to go through it, go right ahead. I'm not stopping you. Nobody's not stopping you. No psychology in the world is not stopping you. You do whatever comes out of your underwears. Period. I'm just saying. I'm suggesting. Just like don't date a nurse, because they're going to be very hard to go out with. They're going to be very hard to be around. It's going to be very hard. It's going to be very hard to have a date. It's going to be very hard for a lot of freaking things, unless you both are nurses. I think. Unless you guys can put up with the BS, go right ahead. Green light for you. I'm not going to stop you. Nobody's going to stop you. Go right ahead. Do it. But remember this. You're going to have, I hate to laugh because it's true, man. There have been cases, man. Ooh, forget about it. Forget about it. There have been crazy cases, man, that you won't even imagine. Yeah, look it up. Go on Google. Go on YouTube. And go on real life situation things and find out what I'm talking about. To say that I'm not lying to you. And like I said, it's up to you. You're the man. You're the woman. But be warned that your life is not going to be the same. Now, if you are the type of man or type of woman that you like to go out, now let's say you don't got no children. Let's say you're a man and you like to go out, you like to party, you like to go out here, you like to especially travel like me. And you're a woman, you also feel the same way. You like to travel, you like to go out, blah, 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 bing, blah, boom. When you get married with a person that has children, I'm going to tell you from the bottom of my heart, this is reality. This is true. This is not, I'm not playing games. You're not going to be the same. Because what's going to happen, your life is taken away. You cannot travel no more. You cannot go out no more. You cannot do the things you really want to do. You can't go out with your wife on a party together or have a night dinner together. You cannot do that unless, of course, you have somebody to watch your children. But that's, I don't know. Everybody got their own ways. But I'm just saying, if you're the type of man, you love to travel, you love to do what you love to do, and you get married with a woman with children, especially little kids, you better just cancel everything. Cancel going out with your boys, cancel going out with this guy, cancel traveling, cancel the trip that you want to go and see. You want to go to the Grand Canyons, unless they all go together with you, that's different. But I'm saying, your life is going to take a turn, and you're not going to be the same anymore. That goes for you and the woman. So I recommend also that you're the type, you love to travel, you love to go out. Get married with a single person. Get married with a single person. And it's true, those kids, maybe they need a father. I'm not saying that you shouldn't. Kids need fathers. But the thing is, the real thing is that you gotta be ready to settle down. You know, are you willing to let go all that stuff that you were planning to do for the next 5-10 years? Travel and go out and go to Spain and do whatever you want to do. Are you willing to let that go? To rest up those children that are not yours? That's up to you. Not nobody else. You. So, make up your mind, bro. I mean, I know children that are fatherless. They need a father. Now, if the father died, if the father passed away, the father died, the father is there no more, or the wife is not there no more, but it's only you and your kids, and your husband died. That's different. If another man wants to take charge and become the father of those fatherless children, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. I'm not putting that down at all whatsoever. I'm just saying that whatever you do, make sure you got a plan. Make sure that if you really want to go with this, you want to go this route, make sure that you are determined in your heart that you're going to do this. If not, you're going to have conflicts in your heart. You're going to have a lot of conflicts. Not conflicts. You're going to have a lot of conflicts. You can have all the conflicts you want. I don't care with milk. I don't care. Strawberries. You're going to have a lot of conflicts if your heart is divided. It's terrible. For example, like my daughter. She had a daughter from this guy, some guy. She's now going to turn 15. But she got married with this guy. And this other guy, she got married. They got married by law. They got married, whatever. And he knew that he was going to take care of that little girl. He knew it. He knew it. I guess my daughter sat down with him and they talked about it like normal people do. And they just reach a consensus. They reach a decision. They say, you know what? This is my daughter. You want to get married? You're going to have to deal with this. Even though she's not your daughter, you're going to have to deal with the little girl. You know what he did? I said, you know what? I'm going to raise her up as my daughter. Because the other father of that child, my granddaughter, he doesn't give a crap about his daughter. So he don't deserve to be a father anymore. Get him the hell out of here. Go fool around, F around, do whatever the hell you want to do. But don't go near my granddaughter. Unless, of course, one day my granddaughter wants to meet you one day, that's different. I don't care. But this guy decided to get married with my daughter because she had a daughter. He took the responsibility as a father. He was raising her until now. My granddaughter's going to turn 15. And he took my granddaughter 9 years ago. When he married my daughter 10 years ago. He took over he took over being a father to that little child. And now he got 4 kids with my daughter on his own. But she's part of that family. So that's what I'm saying. You have to, it's all decision. It's nothing but a decision. That's all it is, a decision. Whatever you decide, let it be. Don't make a decision out of haste. Don't let nobody push you. Don't let nobody bend your arm, put a gun on your head, because nobody cannot do that. Nobody. I don't care who it is. You make your own decision. You say, you know what? I'm going to raise these children. They're not mine, but I'm going to raise them up. I know I got to do a lot of things. I could cancel that for now. Whatever you feel in your heart, that's what it means. But I'm saying, it's just that sometimes there are issues and responsibilities, a lot of stuff that, according to me, you shouldn't marry a single mother unless you decided in your heart, you determined, you said in your heart that you're going to do this. If not, you're going to be a miserable man. That's what I'm saying.